Welcome to The Firehouse, the show dedicated to the brave men and women who serve our community.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Firehouse on WRHU 88.7 FM. I am your host, Chris Moses, and today, sitting with me in The Firehouse is my boy, Matt. How you feeling, brother?
Good. Doing good, Chris. Glad to be on here, finally.
Yes, finally.
I know I came in a little late, but ran into some traffic coming on.
We're all good, brother. We are all good. All right, so, Matt, I know a lot about you, but I want you to, tell the entire audience your name, tell them your department, how many years you've been in services, and also if you've held any ranks.
Sure.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So my name is Matthew Judge. In the Great River Fire Department.
All right. Great River in the building.
Yes, sir. Third division.
Okay.
It's better known for fires and racing.
There we go.
I just hit my 7th year, February.
Okay. Have you held any ranks yet?
I do not hold any ranks.
Okay.
I don't plan on holding any ranks.
No?
It's not it's not for everybody always.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in the Great River Fire Department. It's a very small department. It's we run about 100 calls a year.
Okay, so where is Great River?
Great River is like right just east of East Islip.
Okay.
Like East Islip has their own fire department as well, but Great River, it's a very tiny town. Grew up in Great River many years back. My grandparents owned a house there for over 30 years.
Okay.
Saw a few fires there when I was a little kid. I definitely have a few stories of that.
Is that why you decided to be a firefighter? So let's start there. Like, what makes you want to be a firefighter?
I guess you could say the excitement, the thrill. It's just it's going to fires. It's exciting. But it's never exciting for the homeowner because it's the worst day of their lives.
Know what you mean.
But I definitely had some stories from Great River from some of the past calls I've been on. Especially from my first and second year. So.
Yep, and we're going to get into those stories, but let's start with just what made you decide. Let's start from the beginning. Like, what made you want to get into the fire department? Was any of your family in the fire department, any like that? So what made you say, you know what, I want to do this?
I just want, I never had any family really in the fire department, but Great River is the community I grew up in, and I just want, that's the community I want.
You want to give back to that community.
Give back to the community. Okay. I lived, and then after. And I moved out of Great River many years back, and then I'm out of the district, guy, so it's not easy for me to make the calls, especially if it's during the day, whatever.
Okay, so you're out of the district.
Yeah.
Then you come out and you come in and respond. Okay,
I'm a couple towns over, so.
All right, but you make it. You make it happen.
I do when I can. We're a very small district, like I say. We're a very small group, but very very tight knit.
Yeah.
But it's we do trainings every Sunday.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna get into those. So let me ask you a little bit of questions about Great River. You keep saying it's small. Like, when we say small, like, how many members small?
Maybe 25. I had to guess 26. So we just got a new guy. But we just
got a new guy now. It's 26.
We've already lost a few guys this year that that have moved away, whatever, but or resigned. We got some members. We got members that have been there for like 40, 50 something plus years, Yeah.
But 26 members. So do you have lieutenants, chiefs? Is there different companies or is it one company?
We don't have no companies.
Okay, so it's one department.
One department,
one
no
chief,
company.
two chiefs. How does that work?
We have chief of department, first assistant. That's it. We're just when I came in, there was a second assistant chief, but it just kind of I guess
fizzled out.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. But we have a captain, lieutenant,
Okay,
everything.
so captain, lieutenant.
Sure.
Then the next step is first assistant chief, and then chief of the department.
Chief of department.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have commissioners?
Yeah, we got commissioners. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have commissioners, the whole 9 yards. How many commissioners? 5 commissioners?
Yeah, about 5 commissioners.
Commissioners?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, all live within the district. So we have a department treasurer, secretary.
Okay, all right. So even though it's a small department, you have everything that's there.
Yeah. Like I said, we're not a department that made out of companies. We're just a department.
What rigs do you have? So
how
many engines? One engine?
We have 2 engines. We have a rescue truck. It's like a ESU rig, but it's like a mini rescue. We used to have a couple. The past couple of heavy rescues we've had, they've been like walk-ins, like you said, like you climb up the stairs, like The previous walk-in rig we had, it belonged to St. James Fire Department.
Okay.
We sold it many years back after we got the new one, about 4 years ago. Yeah, it's a beautiful truck.
Okay.
We have 2 engines, the rescue truck. We have an antique.
Okay.
Which is a Maxim. It was like the first fire truck of Great River.
Look at that.
We have a brush truck.
Okay.
We cover Heckscher Park. We cover a lot of Heckscher.
How big?
Heckscher Park?
No. How big is the brush truck?
If I had to guess, maybe 2.5 ton. I don't
know.
know.
Okay.
If I had to guess, yeah. We have a boat, and which we just put in the water for. I believe we just put in the water for the season, the boating season.
Okay.
And we have a van, a utility van, which can go second due to EMS calls, and third due to MVAs.
So I gotta ask the question. You
Sure.
have a boat. Is it because obviously Great River?
Yeah. Yes.
So you're over by the river.
Yeah. We have
so
the.
do you do a lot of boat rescue? Or?
During the summer we do. Yes, we do. We have the Connecticut River, which cuts through kind of goes up north past Great River, and then the other side is Oakdale, which is like West Sables area, and then and then we have the Great South Bay, and then we have a few commercial buildings. We have what we call the Timber Point Country Club, which is the golf course, and we have the Bayard Cut in Arboretum. Okay. We get the automatic alarms at Timber Point fairly often. So we do, and we do a fair amount of EMS. With we don't have an ambulance. But
I was going to ask that. That was the next thing. So you don't have an ambulance?
No, we run EMS calls with Exchange Ambulance of the ice slips.
Okay.
Yeah, no guys from their Exchange. I see them all the time at my job. They're always buying stuff.
It's funny because I've heard of Great River before, but some people haven't because it's small. And that's the reason why I'm so glad you were able to come down and just kind of talk about these departments that people don't, know about and people don't, really know. But that's great that y'all even have a boat. So y'all out there doing water rescues. Are you trained to do that? Or?
Not yet. Maybe one day. It's most of the time we do trainings. We also have a police marine bureau, which is like the East Marina. I believe I wore the West Marina, something like that. We have but we train. Yeah, we train every Sundays like I do. It's early. I'm up 7:30 in the morning.
First person at that house?
I try to be. Sometimes the chief is there. I'm there. Yeah, alarm's off at 7:30. I'm at the firehouse by about 9 o'clock. So
and then you get that training and going.
We hang out. They bring breakfast in. We get breakfast in from Stanley's Bakery in East Islip.
All right,
they bring
shout out Stanley's Bakery.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they bring in the bagels, the donuts, the rolls, everything.
All that good stuff.
Yeah,
all the good stuff to get the energy to get that training going.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question: are you a chauffeur yet, or
not yet?
Okay,
I'm not ready.
Are you not planning on doing that?
Yeah, hopefully soon. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not. I'm busy. With my job. Right now, it's not.
Okay, what do you do?
What do I do for my pay job?
Yeah.
I do Stop and Shop in East Islip.
All
so
right,
I work there on the weekends mostly.
Shout out Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
East Islip.
East Islip. Going there tonight, 6 o'clock.
There you go. Going there tonight.
Yeah, and then going to the Firehouse on Thursday night. May department meeting. We have department meeting first Thursday of every month.
Okay. I assume everybody, just like everyone else, new election, so everybody's new coming in right now.
Yeah, we have
one of their first meetings.
We have the election. We have the department elections every December. So
so you have it December.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I know. Yeah, every department does it different.
Yeah, everyone does it different. So you have it December. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. How about your installation? When's that?
It's next month. End of next month. Yeah. Okay. I went. Last year. Was supposed to go last year, but I ended up getting sick with a sinus thing, so I couldn't go. So
might have to talk to the chief. I want to invite. Tell the chief I want to invite.
Yeah.
Chief, are you listening? Great River Fire Department chief. I want to invite to the installation. Meet you guys.
Yes.
All right.
That's right.
But okay, so let's keep going here. Just so tell. I know you got some stories, man. I know you got some
quite
stories.
A few. Yeah, with Buffett and Great River as well.
I wanted to ask about that because you said with buffing. So is that kind of where you started before you joined? You were kind of buffing, or just buffing other calls while you are in the fire department? How did that go?
Well, before I got into Great River, I was buffing with my friend. He's a member in Islip. He went to the same school as I did, East Islip. But we buffed out in the city a few times. Yeah, and we did a job in Uniondale here back in 2018. I remember that. It was right behind the Firefighters Museum, and the Cradle of Aviation was like one of those old abandoned homes. Yeah, I know. I'm sure you know there's old homes.
I know what you're talking about.
And then So I still do buffing to this day. I the last couple of years I've just
You need to pick up a camera if you're gonna be doing all
well,
that.
I take photos with my my phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't need no camera.
Yeah.
No need for it. And then because I don't, I would have to upload the photos on a computer, but I don't
Phone
have.
is perfect.
I don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
So.
But okay, so again, so let's just I guess back up just a little bit, right?
Sure.
So you're in high school. Do you join at 18 in Great River,
No.
or is there a juniors department?
I actually was a junior for a short time in East Islip.
Okay.
I joined very short time. I joined in the fall of 2013, October 2013, and then I left the following summer, July of 2014. I left at 17. I joined at 16 because I was going to be 18 the following winter.
So you was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this started.
I didn't join at 18. Unfortunately, during high school, I moved halfway through my senior year. I moved out east to my mom because my grandparents were living out there. But I was still in East Islip. She just had to keep driving me back the last couple months.
Okay.
The last 3 months I was in there, but I didn't have a car at the time.
Yeah.
And then I lived out there for about 2.5 years with her and my grandparents, and moved back to East Islip 2017, November 2017, and I live in Islip Terrace now. But we have a couple of brothers that live in Islip Terrace as well.
Okay.
And then
joined in.
I joined. I put my application into Great River in February.
7 years later, you're here now.
February 2019. It's a long time in coming. Lot of learning, a lot of overcoming the mistakes. It's not. This is not an easy job.
It's not at all. Not at all.
Never.
In the heart of Blue Point, New York, the Johnny Mac Foundation stands as a beacon of hope and resilience. Founded in memory of FDNY firefighter John F. McNamara, who lost his life to 9/11 related cancer, this foundation embodies his enduring motto: whatever it takes. To supporting first responders and their families, the Johnny Mac Foundation is committed to making a long-lasting impact. Join us in honoring John's legacy and making a difference. Visit at johnnymacfoundation.org to learn more and contribute. Not at all.
Never.
But let's talk about that. Let's get into some of these stories, Matt.
Sure.
What stories do you have for me? Talk to me.
I'm gonna get into some stories about buffing first.
Yeah,
you want
let's
that?
do that. Let's do that.
Yeah. So about 2 years ago, right? It was a Sunday afternoon.
So wait, before we even start that, right?
Mm-hmm.
For my listeners that don't know what buffing is, can you explain what buffing is? Because some people may not know. So what does that mean?
So fire buffing basically is like you go to an active fire scene. You're like one of the bystanders. Just watching the firemen. Perform and put out the fires, and performing their duties, and just working in operations, and then maybe working at somebody's house that just had a fire in it.
Yeah.
So
okay, all right. So let's talk. Tell me those stories.
Yeah.
About buffing.
There's one story I got. It was a Sunday afternoon. I just came back from Great River. Right. I was getting ready to go to my job at Stop and Shop. Right. It was a little after, just past 1 o'clock, right? So I'm going down. I think I was just leaving my complex. So, all of a sudden, structure fire, Laurel Avenue, East Islip.
Okay.
So I go down. As I get close. Laurel Avenue is the street I pass while I'm on my way to work.
Okay.
Right. So. I'm approaching Laurel Avenue. I'm looking to see if I would see any smoke. I look to my left, and there's a Bank of America right there, and it was smoky a little bit. And then I looked to see where the house was, and we had smoke. We had smoke. And normally at a fire, when you see smoke, it's usually black, but this smoke, it was like a light brownish color.
Okay.
So it was a small fire. Believe it was a bedroom job.
Okay.
And then I was going west on Union. 2 East Islip Chiefs, they're screaming down Union, make a right, and then they transmit to 35. So, and then I just started taking photos and videos. And
so when you say transmit to 35, explain what that means.
Signal 35 means working fire.
So now for us on my side,
it comes in
as signal 10, right?
Yeah,
He dropped the dime. That's what we say.
Drop the dime. Drop the dime.
He dropped the dime.
Yeah.
But over there, it's 35.
It comes in as a 13, signal 13, which is a structure fire.
That is that's what, because 13 for us means everybody take up.
Yeah, right. And they're going back to quarters. They're going home.
That is funny. Okay, so
so it comes in as a 13 structure fire, and then they call it, if they transmit to 35, they call it they can, the dispatcher will say 1335. But that was just that was a small structure fire, a small working fire there that day.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was a working fire. It was a small house fire in the bedroom.
A little small something.
Yeah.
How about do you remember your first fire going to?
I seen Great River's not a fire department that catches fires, but believe it or not, my first fire was a vehicle fire.
Okay. Talk to me about it.
Yeah. So I was it was my first year. It was late 2019.
Okay.
It was a Monday morning. It was rainy out a little bit. So I'm just about to sit down and have breakfast. All of a sudden, pager goes off. I'm like, oh, you know what? And then next thing you know, it comes in as a vehicle fire.
What's the signal? Because I was a signal 70.
Signal 14.
Signal 14.
The good old signal
14A for us.
Yeah.
It's like all over the place.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You have to learn all the new law. For us, a signal 70 is a working car for it.
That's crazy.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm just pulling out of my apartment complex. And then the chief said we have a working car fire. So I hurry to the firehouse and she told dispatch to start up in East Islip for an engine to the scene because we're such a small department. Yeah. And Bohemia had a 1335 earlier that morning. I think it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I was in bed early that morning. I was hearing the sirens out of my window. Okay. And then so I'm going I'm going as quick as I can down to the firehouse, and my blue light's flashing. Okay. as the blue light turns.
There you go.
So I go there. First 2 engines already out. Second 2 engine is just getting ready to pull out. I run in. I gear
up. Your gear up.
Second 2 engine. We're out the door. Okay. It was a short run. I mean, Great River is a very small neighborhood, like I said.
So you were right there.
Yeah.
When you got there, was it fully involved?
It was like an engine compartment fire. It was
so
small.
Right there, you pull up to scene. Mm-hmm. You see it going. Mm-hmm. What is going through your mind, Matt? What is going through your mind? This is your first fire. Mm-hmm. What's going through your mind?
It was exciting because I've been waiting for my first fire for a while. Even like way before I joined. And then so East Islip was there. We had about 5 guys on it was me, a couple other guys on the second 2 engine.
Did you get the knob or
no, somebody else did.
All right.
First 2 engine had a short crew. But we always have a short crew, unfortunately. Especially during the day. It's during the
25 members,
During the
I got 25 people in my company.
Yeah.
Or probably more than that, 35 in my company.
That's crazy.
And that's your whole department.
Yeah. So that was my first fire. It was interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another fire I can remember. It was I've only seen 2 fires. I haven't seen a fire in Great River in like 5 years.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's fire prevention. Yeah, it's a small town.
I mean,
so that's good.
Yeah, I mean we do. We don't have any schools in our area, but in our district, but we do run fire prevention with East Islip. We go like Timber Point. We did we did St. Mary's my first year. So we do fire prevention with East Islip, our neighboring department. With that can 24 us if we have a working fire, and Islip Terrorists can come as well.
Cool.
But
so you said the second fire. What was it?
It was a brush fire.
Okay.
Hextra Park. It's Hextra Park. They've had a lot. They've had some doozies over there in the years. But
so now you get to pull his brush truck out.
But I didn't make the brush truck because I'm far away.
Yeah.
So Saturday afternoon. It's late April. Brush fire drops Hextra Park. I'm just sitting in my room and I get the text message on my phone from county. And then I go down, I respond. Just as I'm pulling down to the firehouse, the brush truck is already at the first stop sign. They're halfway, not even halfway there. So I pull in, I run into the firehouse, we gear up and we wait for some other guys to show up, and then sure enough, we roll an engine. So we rolled, and it was a small brush fire, but I helped. I grabbed the chief at the time. He's not in our department anymore. He's a member of another department. He told me to grab a pike pole. And I just started whacking the smoldering areas
and just hitting them. That's it.
Yeah. I was in the hydrant seat, but we didn't.
So what is going through your mind while you're in there doing that? Like,
It was a lot. It was interesting. You know, I've been waiting for a brush fire for a while because we cover a lot of brush, a lot of hectare. But yeah, we actually did. I actually did brush truck training there last month. Late last month.
Cool. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's keep going here. I got a quick question about a quick question.
Sure.
If there's one myth that you could debunk about firefighting, what would that be?
One myth about firefighting
that you could debunk right now, what would it be?
I would say, I guess maybe join the fire department. It would change your life. You know.
Yeah, but like when I mean like a common myth that people say. Like I've heard people say, we don't get cats out of trees.
Yes. Well, a common myth. I guess my department isn't a department, I guess, that catches fires often.
Okay.
That's another thing. We run a lot of EMS. I'd say probably just about 100% of our calls are EMS. Yeah, most of our calls EMS.
EMS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep medical stuff on the rescue truck. Okay. We carry like an AED, which is an AED defibrillator in case we get a heart attack call, cardiac arrest.
Okay. Cool.
And then yeah. So and then we carry the HERS tool in case we got
the HERS tool.
Yeah, we got the HERS tool. We carry air packs.
Okay.
We carry the Halligan, the Axe.
Let me ask you a question. What is your favorite piece of equipment? What is your favorite? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all great, but if you had a favorite piece, what is your favorite piece?
Like a firefighting tool or something?
Yeah.
I like the Halligan and the Axe.
Okay.
The Halligan and the Axe.
Married pair, baby. Married pair.
Oh yeah. They're beautiful tools to use.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done we've done forcible entry at Yaphank. You know, that's where the fire academy is.
Okay.
But
I feel like I went out there for like brush truck training or something like that. Years ago, I believe.
Yeah. They do a lot of stuff at Fire Academy, Suffolk County Fire Academy, Yaphank. But to get on to mention, we
Halligan and Axe. That's your favorite.
Yeah,
that's your
Halligan
favorite.
And Axe.
There.
Yeah, I've done that. I haven't been on the nozzle yet at any fires, but I've been on the nozzle at a couple training scenarios. And a couple drills too.
Okay, so you know what an inch and 3/4 feels like. You know what the deuce and a half feels like.
Yeah,
it's no joke.
It's no joke. Yeah, and I've lost control of the hose a few times. It's
a couple of times. You was all over the place like little rascals.
The hose is going nuts.
Somebody got to jump on it and then
I just got to grab it and just get a grip of it.
There you go. There you go.
So I've been on the nozzle a few times at Yaphank. We had a gas emergency drill at Yaphank a couple weeks ago, or just about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
We did like the barbecue and like I guess like the propane tanks. I was on the nozzle about 2 times because we do a couple evolutions.
Okay.
You know, it was it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Okay, so let's keep going here. I got a couple more questions for you. Okay.
Sure.
So, you know, you have a department that is only 25 people, 26 people. We got the new guy that just came in.
Yeah, well, I mean, we might be getting another one. I don't know yet.
So
but
it's small. Like under these high stress and under, you know, just being a firefighter and all of that, how do you keep that camaraderie together? Is it because you're so small you're able to do it? Or is it because, you know, you're so small so people kind of butt heads sometimes? Like, what do you usually get?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I might not have an answer about that, but if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
But it's Great River. Yeah, good bunch of guys.
Okay.
We have the group is tight. You know,
group is tight.
Yeah,
I love it.
We have good camaraderie. You know, we always laugh, joke around. You know.
You get lifelong friends when you're in when you're in the fire department.
Yeah, you know, and yeah, it's good. You know, I like it's a second family. You know,
yes.
I look forward to going there just about every Sunday. Some Sundays, you know, it's just
listen. What days do you train?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Right? Anytime during the week?
No.
Okay, just every Sunday.
Maybe sometimes, but not really. But mostly most of the time. It's
you gonna
Sunday
be helping that new guy out, teaching him, showing him the ropes, showing him different things.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah,
try to get in there.
Yeah.
All right. So
at Ladder Suite, they're transforming emergency services with smart, easy-to-use software built by first responders for first responders. Their fully integrated CAD and RMS solution are designed around real-world operations because no two agencies are the same. That's why Ladder Suite is flexible, customizable, and built to fit your needs. Hosted on secure, redundant cloud services, their platform delivers reliability you can count on when it matters most. And with a dedicated support representative for every agency, they're with you from onboarding to daily operations. Ladder Suite, built for the mission. And if you head over to their Instagram, drop a comment and let them know that the Firehouse on WRHU 88.7 FM sent. All right, so you know what we could do since we're here? You know what we could do right now? We can play a game we call the Flashover.
I've been waiting.
Let's get the Flashover going, all right? So basically on the Flashover, I'm going to ask you some questions. I ask you Android, Apple, something like that. You got to give me your answer pretty quick, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so are you ready? Mr. Matthew, Matt, my guy Matt, are you ready?
Let's get it, brother.
All right, let's get it going. All right, so
let's do it.
If you were at a parade, right, would you want to drive the rig or drive the chief truck?
Maybe drive the rig.
Drive the rig? You want to drive the rig. That's the fun one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brush fire, rocking dumpster fire.
Brush fire.
Brush fire all the way?
We've had, like I said, we got Hextra Park. We've had a lot of brush fires there over the years.
Okay. So you're going brush fire.
Yes.
All right. Basement fire or warehouse fire?
Ooh. Basement fires are tough.
Basement fires are no joke.
Oh, man, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But I would go rather warehouse fire, because if it's a warehouse fire, it mostly would be exterior.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
if it's involved throughout the whole warehouse, they usually it's mostly
surround
exterior.
and drown at this moment. Like we're not going in there.
Surround and drown with the deck guns, the multiple towel ladders. But yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Confirmed car fire or automatic alarm with a light smoke condition?
Confirmed car fire.
Confirmed car fire. Why? Why are you going with the confirmed car fire?
Because my first fire was a car fire.
Okay.
And it was actually on the block I grew up in.
Okay. So you're going that every single time, confirmed car fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to the fire. All right. So you're at the installation dinner, the Great River installation dinner.
Right.
Do you, sit, if you have a choice, you want to sit with the commissioners or sit with the probies?
Sit with the probies.
Sitting with the probies?
Yes.
It's more fun sitting with the probies.
Maybe teaching them some new stuff, figuring some stuff out.
And doing some stuff. Okay, so, which leads me into my next question, because though you're not, in leadership yet, even though you said you may not want to do it, you never know. You may.
It's a
you
little.
never know.
leadership,
Sometimes we don't want to do it, and then
leadership
our senior guys be like, "Hey, it's your turn. Let's go."
Leadership is a very stressful thing.
Very much.
And I don't like being stressed.
You don't like to.
Nobody likes being stressed.
Nobody likes to be stressed out.
And firefighting is a very high stressful thing.
So let's say you may not be in the leadership role, but you're the senior guy there. Bunch of younger guys there. Right. The captain says, "Hey, Matt, I need you to take over this Sunday for me, okay?" Do you, there's a department critique that is coming up at 10 o'clock. All your guys there are 8 o'clock, right? They're there at 8 o'clock.
Right.
Do you do a training from 8 to 10? Or do you have them clean the firehouse from 8 to 10?
Do a training.
Do a training?
Yeah.
Do another training before the training?
Yeah. We clean the firehouse too. Every once in a while it needs a cleaning. So, it's an older firehouse. It's over. We celebrated 100 years in 2016.
Okay.
So it's going to be 110 this year.
It needs some cleaning.
Yeah.
But you're going to do the training. Get the training going.
Yes.
Get the training.
If the captain or whoever's out of town,
you're going to be able to take that over.
Sir.
Okay. I love it. All right. Yeah. Let's keep going. Midnight call or 5 a.m. call?
Oh God, those are tough.
Which one?
Midnight
call or a 5 a.m. call?
I would do 5 a.m.
Okay.
Because usually my mom, she's up early. She teaches out east, so she's usually out of the house very early. So
got you. All right, let's go. Pick your punishment: summer heat in gear or winter cold and wet boots.
I would say summer heat.
Summer heat.
I would not want to have wet boots
in the cold.
No,
not at all.
Especially if you're walking through the puddles from the hoses and everything.
All right, let's keep going. Which one gets your adrenaline going more, right? Hitting that siren or hitting the air horn? Which one gets you going?
I definitely want to do both.
You're slamming on both.
Yeah. Not trying to scare any people, but
not trying to scare anybody.
Those are. I've gotten startled by the air horn a few times.
All right, so let's now get into some TV shows and some movies. Okay,
boy, this is the fun
TV
part.
shows and some movies. Okay,
I'm excited.
all right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chicago Fire, rescue me.
not a fan, but there's another show called Emergency.
Okay,
from the
so let's do.
1970s.
All right, Emergency. That's like one of the first ones.
Yeah, my mom watched the show back in the day. She used, they had the old classic shows. She watches all those.
But wait, Chicago Fire Rescue Me. Which one? If you had to pick one.
Maybe Chicago Fire.
Maybe Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go Chicago Fire Emergency now.
Emergency.
Definitely.
I got season 1 of Emergency when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
And I've been a fan of.
So I feel like that's some of the reasons why you decided to be a firefighter.
Yeah,
You're almost
it kind of
sounds like mom was grooming you.
Well,
like, hey, we're gonna push this in
she's
there.
She's the one that encouraged me to be a firefighter.
I love that. I love that.
But Emergency is a great show. It's from the 70s, and they got Adam 12. My mom, my uncle used to watch it. And I haven't watched Emergency in a while, but it's a great show.
All right, it is definitely a great show.
I watch it every night.
I had someone else on the show that said that was the reason why they started.
I remember hearing about that.
Like that's the reason why they started.
I think it was like some older guy. From another
he was like, that's how he started. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Backdraft, Ladder 49.
Backdraft.
Why backdraft over Ladder 49?
I just like Backdraft because it's a 90s movie. It's a classic.
Okay.
I like the classic movies.
You like the classic
Ladder
movies.
49 is good too. It's probably my second favorite firefighter movie. I mean,
Okay.
It was made in 04 or 03, whatever. 91 Backdraft, that's when it came out. I wasn't even born. I was born.
It's a great movie.
I was
it's the
born
Bible.
I'm a late 90s kid.
Yeah, it's a little over exaggerated,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
but
the one part I don't like in Backdraft is when Tim the Probe gets burned.
Yeah,
he goes up.
And he goes up. You burned him.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
wouldn't want that.
last question, and I'm going to ask you most important question today.
Sure.
Which I'm wondering what you're going to say, but let's do it. Engine or truck?
Well, my department is a department that has no truck. But if I were to take my services one day to another department, it would be truck.
It's going to a truck. Okay.
Truck work.
So even though you're in an engine, you're going to the trunk. If you're going to take your talent somewhere else, you're going to go join a truck company.
Yeah.
Why a truck company?
I've always been a ladder truck guy.
Okay.
I just thought the ladder truck has always been better looking than the engine guys. And the ladder company they like to break the engine guys' chops.
Always. We like to all break each other's chops at all times.
Like, hey, what are you guys having trouble getting out?
Or they like to say that us engine guys have an umbilical cord and that's what we use to hold us in and all of that stuff. So, but it's all in fun because we love each other. All right. So a couple more questions before we get out of here that I have for you. All right. Just being a volunteer firefighter in a whole, how has that changed your life?
It's changed my life a lot. Life was different before I got into it. I was bored. Every time I saw that somebody had a fire, it just makes me want to be there. You know.
Yeah, makes you want to do that. So
help it put it out.
So really, that community aspect of being there for your community and things like that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
All right. Now, if there was someone that was listening right now that was brand new or someone that is thinking about joining, what type of advice would you want to give them, Matt?
I would say come down, check it out, and if you like it, join us, and it's worth it. I think truly, it's you're doing something good for your community and to help people in their worst times, whether it's their house is on fire or they're involved in a car accident or they're having a heart attack. So right.
So, but what other advice would you want to give them? I guess if they're in the department, like you got that new guy that just came in,
right?
And he asks you, how do I get longevity in this department? How do I stay here and I make the guys happy? What do I have to do to get the acceptance of everyone? Like, what would you tell them?
I would say maybe just try to stay here for a long. Maybe try to stay here for a long time. Maybe that's another thing. If that's maybe a good answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you tell him anything about when it comes to like his behavior in the fire department? Things that he should do, things he shouldn't do. And in your opinion, what are things that you should do and shouldn't do as a volunteer firefighter?
Like maybe things maybe you shouldn't do. Maybe disclosing personal things like with other members in the department or outside of the department. So yeah,
the things you should do. What are the things that you definitely like lock down? These are the things, my guy. This is what you should do.
Things you should do. Just show up for many calls as possible.
Okay.
Help the guys. Maybe clean up the trucks, wash the trucks if they need to be washed, like the engines or whatever. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I like washing the trucks.
Okay. Yeah, do that. What do you do that every? You don't do it every Sunday.
No, every now
other
and then.
Sunday,
If they say this truck so and so needs to be washed, we'll take care. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll pull it out on the front ramp. We'll take care of it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Matt. My God.
Absolutely,
man.
Chris.
Thank
Absolutely,
you so
man.
much for coming down
Dude,
to the Firehouse.
It's been long. It's been long in coming.
It's been long, man.
It's been a long couple years. I know. I know it's taken a while, but
yeah. Well, first I was like, "Hey, you want to come down?" You was like, "I'm not ready."
I know. Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah. Well, I had a different vehicle at the time. It wasn't good. And,
yeah.
And then,
gotcha.
I just,
So, but then you were like, "All right, I'm ready to go."
Yeah.
Then this.
I got a different vehicle, and just want to give a shout out to all the guys that have been on this show.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to John, my boy John Ippolito Jr.
There
from
we
Bay Shore.
go, Ippy.
John, if you're on
Ippy.
here, hope you're listening. And give a shout out to Brookside.
There we go.
Woo, 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 woo.
Brookside.
Yeah. Gotta come down to Brookside. Check
There
it out
you
one
go.
day.
Come on
Gotta come down, meet CJ.
There you go.
Kanan.
There you go.
I guess that's CJ's brother.
Yep.
Younger
CJ's
brother.
little brother. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I've done a lot of hangouts with the guys,
Okay.
like out of the department. So
Okay.
yeah,
I love that. I love that. Let me ask you one more question before we get out of here.
Sure.
If there is one person that you think should be on this show right now from your department,
Mm-hmm.
who would that be?
I'm not sure. Maybe a firefighter, maybe an officer. I don't know.
No. Not sure.
My guess, I'm gonna probably be the only one from Great River.
That's gonna want to come down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if we can get anybody to come
see.
down. See if we get anybody coming down.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do our best.
Listen. It was a pleasure having you down
Absolutely,
here.
man.
Just
This
to
was a
tell me
great
about
morning.
your life.
Yeah.
And tell me about all the things that you've been doing with the fire department.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
it. Thank you so much. Is there anything that we're forgetting?
No, I think we're good.
All right. I love that. All right. Listen, I hope you all enjoyed that. We just heard from my boy Matt from the Great River Fire Department. Boo, boo, boo,
Yes,
in
sir.
the building, Great River.
Yep.
We talked about his life as a firefighter. I hope you all enjoyed this conversation. Please like, share, subscribe, do all of those things. I'm your host, Chris Moses, and please tune in next week to another great conversation in the Firehouse.